Buenas, buenas, ¿cómo les va? ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo les trata este jueves? Hay un poquito de jazz. Sí, tremendo, que va muy lindo. Bueno, en breve ya arrancamos con el metalgearsolid 2, parte 2. Un breve resumen. Vamos a hacer un breve resumen ahora. La cuestión es que después del incidente de Shadow Moses pasan varios años y Sol y Snake le pasan la data de che, escuchame. Hey Snake, che. Están haciendo otro Metal Gear. Pero la puta de la parió, dijo Snake. ¿Otra vez? ¿Siempre lo mismo, viejo? Bueno. Entonces se infiltra en un barco. Supuestamente está el nuevo modelo de Metal Gear. Ese barco es de la Marina de Estados Unidos. Se infiltra. Y bueno, nota algo raro, ¿no? Apenas llega, plum. Vienen unos helicópteros ahí, plum. Con los soldados, dice, mirá, son rusos, mirá. Los rusos están metidos acá, che. Bueno, sigue la infiltración. Pim pam pum. Se encuentra con Olga Gorlukovich. También perteneciente, ¿no? A los soldados rusos. Medio comandando, estaba ahí. Le enfrentamos, vencemos. Seguimos. Enfrentamos un par de soldados ahí. Llegamos hasta el hangar del Metal Gear, que era el nuevo Metal Gear se llama Metal Gear Ray, de mantarraya. También nos enteramos que Ocelot está ahí también. Está colaborando con los rusos. Y bueno, lo que hace Ocelot siempre, ¿no? Traicionar. Trabaja de la gente. Se piba como eso. Justo me agarraste ahí resumiendo. No me acuerdo dónde te quedaste ayer. Bueno, Tacón nos pide una foto, sacamos una fotito ahí para el Insta del Metal Gear. Aparece Ocelot ahí, todo bien chat, bien OP. Acá andamio, no me acuerdo dónde me quedé. Alto, qué bueno. Bueno, bien porque estoy resumiendo. Bueno, apareció Ocelot ahí en el hangar del Metal Gear. Justo el general, no sé, o algo de la Marina estaba dando un discurso como diciendo, bueno, este es el nuevo Metal Gear que va a ser un anti-Metal Gear. Se va a usar para luchar en contra de ellos, ¿viste? Esto y lo otro. Y aparece Ocelot ahí y lo amenaza, como diciendo, che, el Metal Gear me lo llevo yo. Hay explosivo por todos lados, tengo el detonador. Esto que el otro. Aparece Sergei Gorlukovich, el líder de estos soldados rusos. Lo toma de reina el general de los marines. Y le dice, che, loco, entregame el Metal Gear, esto que el otro. Y es ahí donde Ocelot, otra vez, como de costumbre, traiciona a sus compatriotas, ¿no? Sus compatriotas rusos, asesina a Sergei y toma el control del Metal Gear. A todo esto, Snake estaba ahí viéndola, reacciona, va a buscarlo, a Ocelot, y cuando va a buscarlo, pasa este momento falopa, que Ocelot es poseído por Liquid Snake. Hasta cambia la voz y todo, su énfasis y todo. Y nos damos cuenta que el brazo, en el 1, o sea, se lo estirparon, básicamente, se lo cortaron, es de Liquid Snake. O sea, se implantó el brazo de Liquid Snake. Vaya a saber por qué. Puede tomar la personalidad de él. Bueno, se sube el Metal Gear, quilombo, explota todo, destruye todo. Y la última escena es el Metal Gear al Rey parado arriba del barco ya destruido y con Snake hundiéndose. Eso es lo último que sabemos de Snake. Está desaparecido. No se sabe si está vivo o muerto, por eso digo que está desaparecido. Y hasta ahí llegamos. Hasta ahí llegamos. Eso es lo último que jugamos. Así que vamos a seguir dándole. Vamos a poner play. Right now. Right now. Y acá se pone interesante. Acá se pone interesante la cosa. Porque esto fue el preludio. Esto nada más fue el preludio. Bueno, recemos a Kojima para que ande todo bien. Y que no tengamos problemas técnicos hoy. Ah, la el joystick. Y ahora sí. Tux, tux. Uy. La captura, sí. Kojima Productions. Dun, dun. ¿Tendré que hacer esto de vuelta? Por todo lo... No, no, pará. Yo ahí me voy a poner la que... Ahí está. Clara la información, exhibición sobre la gente. Dice. Básicamente que las bombas atómicas y la creación de la computadora es en base a las guerras. Sí, muchos avances tecnológicos fueron en base a la guerra. El internet.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Los aire acondicionados.
Hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group and they have the big shell under complete control.
Okay.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast. Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to each team. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion. What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
Bueno, básicamente nos mandan a una nueva misión. Pero ¿quién es este muchacho?
You have two mission objectives. One,
Si es un muchacho.
the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard
Puede ser
the
una
president
muchacha.
and other hostages. And two, disarm the
O un
terrorists
androide,
by
¿no?
any
Puede ser.
means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A
¿Cómo?
of Shell 1.
Snake.
How are things?
We're in luck.
Bueno,
Looks
está
like
Campbell de
there are
vuelta.
no sentries posted here.
El coronel
What's the
Campbell.
visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not
What about-
possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed
Get
on the
real.
roof of the Big Shell as planned.
Get real.
And by the way, Snake, we're
Get
changing
real.
your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
Ah.
All right, Raiden. You've already covered
Get real.
infiltration and VR
Este es
training.
Raiden entonces.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the back button. When we need to reach you, contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the back button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area.
Muy similar, ¿no?
Use that.
Al comienzo del Metal Gear 1.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
Esa la bola como se trámite.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems
Skull
appropriate
suit.
somehow.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that. Moving on to main mission objectives.
Bien. Arrancamos nomás. Bueno, estamos en una nueva misión. Nos mandan a este lugar que se llama Big Shell, que es una planta de descontaminación de petróleo en el mar. Y nos dicen que hay unos terroristas llamados Dead Cells que tienen capturado al mismísimo presidente de los Estados Unidos. Tenemos dos misiones. Una, rescatar al presidente. Segundo, desactivar las bombas que hay en el lugar, porque amenazan con destruir el lugar y eso contaminaría a gran parte del mar. Así que tenemos esas dos misiones. Y estamos jugando con alguien que no sabemos quién es. Y que no es Snake. Aunque lo primero, viste, te pone el bait ahí Kojima y te dice Snake, porque lo llaman por ese nombre clave, pero no es. Entonces, imagínense en ese momento los jugadores que, ¿no?, dicen, ¿qué está pasando acá? ¿Son cucarachas? ¿O no es un cucaracho, no? ¿Cómo era para...? Ahí está.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Bueno. Acá hay un ítem, creo. ¿No? ¿Un ítem? Más abajo no puedo ir. Acá. Pues... Está McGaggle. Siempre está medio oculta. Está McGaggle. Uy, no quería hacer eso. No debía hacer eso. ¿Cómo se sube? Voy a otra cosa más por ahora. Ah, volví acá, a ver. Sí, pero había una forma para ir ahí. Al otro lado. Ya, no me estoy acordando. No, creo que era... Sí. Sí. Lo mismo. Bueno, se ve que es mucho más ágil, ¿no? Y tiene esta voltereta. Ah, no hay nada. Bueno. Seguimos. Ah, no, acá viene. Pensé que era otra tubería. Bueno. Empezamos por acá, a ver si hay algo, nada. Listo, seguimos. Se escucha ahí un puñetazo.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is
Russia.
Russian-made.
Must be a Gurlukovich man.
Gurlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Raiden, you should be used to the controls by now. Proceed with your mission.
Ok. Snake.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
Alive.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator, a node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd, node.
Oh,
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The
Soliton.
Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
Hay un dato
A radar
parecido.
system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node.
También le
Complete the
pusieron
procedure
nanomachines.
before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while.
Hay un meme que
Stay
dice,
on guard.
Got it.
si nada tiene explicación, nanomachines. Es como, todo lo resuelven las nanomachines. Es un recurso. Bueno, este soldado, este agente, estamos controlando, es su primera misión. Y fue entrenado en realidad virtual. O sea, su entrenamiento es realidad virtual. Se conectó ahí a un Oculus, un casco de realidad virtual y se entrenó. ¿Qué pasó? Qué pedo. Code name. Poner. Ah, ¿se puede teclear? Ok. Monguito, claramente. No, esta es la bola, sí. Birthday. Listo. Nacionalidad Spain. No, pero puedo poner Argentinian. Solomon Island. Ah, bueno, están todos. Se rompe, ¿viste? Le das bastante. Argentina, papá. No, se me fue. Option on. Está muy bien.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the...
Esto lo voy a sentar porque ya lo sabemos. Ah, no me acuerdo de esto, bueno. Opa. Opa. No.
Raiden, the enemies...
Who's that? Enemy sight. Requesting backup unit.
Vete. Bueno, ahí nos presentaban a Rose, que es quien nos va a abordar la partida ahora. Y es la pareja de Raiden. Está bueno eso que te muestre ahí en el mapa. Creo que es ahora,
Clear. Clear.
No pasa nada. Está más frío normalmente yo, pero bueno.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Los hijos de la libertad.
Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
¿Cómo solía Snake?
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
Y nos presentan oficialmente a Raiden.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Bien, vamos a guardar.
What's up, Jack?
Esta es Rose, la pareja de Raiden.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
No, por.
Porque viene ahora
Ah, ¿qué hora?
8. Viene una arita. No importa que juegue el otro.
¿A qué hora?
A las 8. Una ratita. No importa que juegue el otro. Sí,
El que jugamos atrás, el.
que juegue el rey.
Sí.
¿Qué quiere comer, Santi?
Estoy. Ahora sí. Bueno, acá nos presentan a Raiden. Y sabemos que es muy diferente a Solid Snake. Tiene un aspecto andrógino. Solid Snake es el típico macho alfa de las películas de, ¿cómo es? Película de acción de los 80, está inspirado en eso. Y Raiden es más como si fuese más del estilo como Dante de Devil May Cry o Alucard de Castlevania, ¿no? Con rasgos menos masculinos. Y como más estilo, ¿no? Como más... Por ejemplo, esta voltereta... Muy stylish. Como se le dice ahora aprendí otro término. Es twink. ¿No? Como algo más delgado. No tan masculino, que representa la masculinidad hegemónica, ¿no? ¿Qué no? Ah, bueno, acá hay una curiosidad. Si te acercas por acá, se patina porque eso es acá. Se patina. Curiosidad. Y creo que si ves a ver las palomas... Bueno, esto es fuera. Te cagan, sí. Sí, te cagan encima. Lampina, claro. Un tipo se acercaba a algo. Puede llegar a maquillarse.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it.
Sí, muy parecido a Dante de Devil May Cry o a Lucar, ¿no? Así, pelo blanco.
Push the crawl button again to stand up. You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training.
Mucho estilo.
So keep that in mind.
El estilo ante todo.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Y a diferencia de lo anterior, no tenemos el mapa. Tenemos que ir a esas computadoras y ahí obtenemos el mapa del lugar. Él aporta cierto grado de dificultad.
I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
Ping, ping.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Ping.
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around.
Es raro porque es como un... O sea, el tutorial es lo primero, jugamos. Y otra vez estamos haciendo el tutorial. Pero todo esto tiene explicación. Bueno, lo guardamos ahí, tranqui, quédate ahí. Y ahora sí tenemos el mapa. Konami Aish. Por ahí son devs, ¿no? O alguien que estuvo en la creación del juego. Hay una banda de pósteres. No suena como Chaff grenade. Ah, esto se abrió. Dun, dun, ding, ding. FBA Connecting Bridge. Ah, creo que tenemos un mapa, a ver. Bueno.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
2001, eh?
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
Claro, acá tenemos el mapa. Soporte B, ¿cuál es? Ah, era para el otro lado. Era para el otro lado. No me acuerdo de acá. Warehouse. ¿Qué era? Ay, sí, me acuerdo. No me acuerdo.
Nothing here.
Bueno, tenemos el mapa. Nivel 2. Igual creo que no podemos hacer nada acá. Así que... porque tenemos que tener la tarjeta. Así que... volvemos. Porque era del otro lado. Eh... Tin.
Ride and watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button.
Salteamos. Bueno. Hanging mode. Could be Transformer Room. Hasta Optimus Prime. Bumblebee. Megatron. Oh shit. Pasa. ¿Qué pasó acá? Y esto recuerda la escena del Cyber Ninja del 1, cuando vamos a rescatar a Autocom. Y todo esto tiene sentido. Yo en su momento decía, che, loco, pero esto es igual al 1. Es un robo, es un choreo. Estaba, viste, así. Es un choreo, lo mismo. Todo tiene sentido después. Chocolate.
All Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
La cara, ¿no? Un soto. Ok, le está chupando la sangre.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather,
Un poquito de mono. Bump, easy. Se caía maduro, ¿no?
Get down. Where is he?
Párale.
strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Danza contemporánea.
Are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Nos presentan el primer miembro de Dead Sets.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
Esa voz. Conocida. Me resulta familiar.
My name is
¿Qué?
Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Sí, me resulta conocida la cara, ¿no? ¿Quién será?
Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
Claro, todo, ¿no?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
Esto está muy familiar la
I
cara,
was
¿eh?
part of the
No sé quién
Army's
será.
Force
La
21
verdad,
trials.
no tengo
Force
idea.
21. That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced,
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The
Eso
only
que vemos
difference
era
is it
la
isn't
VR
actually
Mission de
happening.
Metal Gear
That's the way
Solid
they
1.
want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations.
Las
War is a
entrenó
video game.
jugando a la
What better way to raise the ultimate
VR Mission
soldier?
de Metal Gear, chavo.
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that. What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
Se fue un
What was
poquito.
that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy. Take this too.
Spa.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero, currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plan's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Tipazo este Pliskin, no sé quién será. Me resulta familia, tiene una cara muy conocida, pero no sé quién es. La verdad, no tengo idea.